It's here. I have to get it before work. We got her. Normally I wait to get home to do an unboxing like that, but you know me. We got to at least make sure everything's safe. We're not going to review them, get into them right now. We're just going to check, make sure everything's safe. Make sure they arrived undamaged. That way I could let Dave and Glenn know, because one of these figures is mine and the rest are Dave and Glenn's. So this way we can let them know, look guys, your shit's safe. And then later on, you know mine, I'm cracking it because I'm gonna display it with my Knight Rider car. So I've already told those two, I don't know if they're planning to crack their figures or not. Glenn got 2, so he will probably crack 1 or both. I said that if they arrive damaged and mine isn't damaged or whatever, they can have mine because I plan to open it. And wow, they packed it like a champ, believe it or not. Okay. Woo. They put the little corner things on the boxes to make sure nothing got damaged, which is impressive. All the way from China, guys. Wow, they packed them. That is impressive. AliExpress. Look at how they packed them. That is impressive. So we're just gonna have a quick look. We're not gonna open them up yet. We're gonna have a quick look, make sure everything's kosher. We might not even have to take them out of this sleeve thing. And there, I love those. Wow, those are for. And yes, 4 mint Super 7 Knight Rider figures. Check that out. Packaged like a champ. So I'll put you guys in the time machine, because trust me, I got a lot of racking to do. You guys don't want to get involved with that. This came before work. I picked it up before my shift today, or else it would already be done. You guys know that. So, okay, time machine. Guys, where are we? I think we're in the wrong place and time. I don't know what happened there or where we were, but they had nicer weather. She was hotter than a $2 pistol. Wait a minute. I hate country and I can't sing. Where we were just at, were we into that DMT stuff that Joe Rogan's always obsessing about, talking about, that weird psychedelic drug? I don't know where we were at there, but a little bit before I was born. Anyway, guys, this video is for people to check out, well, not only the collectors to check this out and to check out how it displays, how these 3 3/4 inch figures display with the die-cast cars. But I've had some people a little bit apprehensive about AliExpress, and I don't blame them, because it's, you know, it's out of China, and it's like eBay. It depends on the seller, right? Just people in the comments that are apprehensive about getting burned and stuff like that. So it's kind of a video just showing what to expect if you get a good seller from AliExpress. And it's very important to read reviews, read the feedback, because there will be different sellers with the exact same item. Like my Back to the Future car, I paid a few dollars more for that, but it's because it had all good reviews with pictures showing that people got their stuff okay. The cheaper ones, it was seller is not responding, you know, car came damaged. No, I'll pay the extra 20 bucks and get a reputable seller. So this is how it was like in the box, guys, okay? And it came with this crazy packing material that we had in the box with the Back to the Future DeLorean, that the box is happening to sit right beside me here. Very cool packing material. And it came in a proper size box. So this seller packed it like a champ. Now we're gonna see about the figures. Who knows? I might open these up, guys, and they might be counterfeit. Obvious counterfeit. We're gonna see. See if there's any telltales. Ooh, they're unpunched. And it's funny because that's in the advertiser's picture, it showed unpunched cards, but I thought it was just a stock picture. So Glenn and Dave will get nice unpunched cards. Well, so far 2 of them are unpunched, but I can't see them all not being unpunched. And these, I'm going to put a link in the description like I usually do in case you guys want to order them. You might think it's a bit expensive. I think it came to 34 or 36 bucks shipped. But think of it this way. 2 years ago in the store, before I was collecting die-cast, I picked up one of these in my hand at Big B Comics on Upper James Street here in Hamilton. Read the price tag, $24.99. Went nope and put it right back. So 2 years later to get it for $36 shipped from China, that's pretty decent. And man, do I kick myself because I wasn't collecting die-cast. I thought that's the size of a G.I. Joe, that's expensive. But I didn't see in the future that it would come in handy. Dave, one of these figures is for Dave. Dave does not even own Knight Rider yet. But we're planning on getting him one. And now he's kind of vested, he's committed because he's buying the figure, right? Okay, so here is the first 2. Yeah, they're legit. They're not, wow. Wow. Dead mint. That little bit of dust on the bubbles, so they've been sitting in a warehouse for a while, but they are actually dead mint. Sorry guys, I got a scratchy ear. Didn't want to stick the latex glove in my ear and then start handling Glenn's and Dave's action figures. And then it looks like there's like friggin' nacho cheese on the card, and Dave's like, why is there nacho cheese on my Knight Rider figure card? And I'm like, it's because I put like earwax on it and it looks like nacho cheese. Yeah, we don't want to get into that. So, yeah guys, these are mint. Now just to show you the likeness, it's pretty much the same as the pictures that I was showing you guys. But of course, I'm going to take him out. I'm going to stand him with my Ertl Knight Rider, my Joyride kit. And I'm also going to stand him beside Mego 3 3/4 inch Duke Boys. Same size, but completely different eras. Just to see how they kind of display together. Because they're supposed to be the same size. Here's the back of the card. But yeah, no regrets. I would order again. The bubbles are totally mint. Glenn and Dave are going to have no complaints about these. Very nicely done. Max, if you ever get a Knight Rider car, this would go good with it. And it's cost efficient. Because it's not 80 bucks for a resin figure like what these cost for the Knight Rider one. Okay, so we got 2 of them free. So yeah, 2 are Glenn's, 1 is Dave's, and 1 is mine. So if I get a package with any dings on it, that'll be the one that I open up. Or any bubble loose or anything. So far, they're all good though. And we ordered, it's always good if you have a couple buddies, because you'll save a couple bucks. Go in on an order. Like this one package, there's 3 of us going in on it. So all we did is we saved, not only do we save a few bucks on shipping, But we just we took the total bill, divided it into 4, and then times it by 2 for Glenn because he got 2 figures. But you could save a little bit of money like that if you go in with some buddies on shipping. Okay, we got one more guy in here. Oh, that one had a little bit of tape on it. Okay. So that does have a tiny mark along the edge from where the tape was on it. So I might open that one. I'll open the, I want to give these guys, I'm pretty sure Glenn's opening his, but Dave won't open his for a while probably. So, because he's not going to open it before he gets the car, I don't imagine. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to crack mine open. Over here, we're going to give it a good look around. Look at the packing material, eh, guys? Yeah, it's hit or miss when it comes to collectibles with AliExpress and Amazon. Amazon, I have ordered stuff, die-cast cars, and they've come mint. Like my Christine Silver Screen Machines car with the light-up headlights, that came from Amazon. Came mint. Then another time I ordered one of the 8-inch Mego action figures, the bigger ones, 8-inch. And it showed up with the card folded in half, like the top of the card folded. That way it could fit in the bubble mailer. And also a Masters of the Universe figure they folded and put in a bubble mailer. And I've heard other horror stories, but there's also tons of good stories. So it's hit or miss. And it's like that with AliExpress because I've had 99% good luck. And then the one time we ordered those Knight Rider or Batmobiles, we ordered 3 or 4 of them. Like Justin got one, Glenn got one, I got one. They came packed like shit. Like luckily the cars were okay, but the boxes were beat right up. So I knew I was opening mine, so I let Glenn and Justin have the better boxes, and I kept the beat one for myself. Almost a shame opening this guy because he looks so cool, but these are something that they made a lot of. Nowadays, they're making these stuff lots and lots. It's not going to have the value of one from the 80s unopened. So it doesn't hurt me as bad to open it. But it is a nice unpunched card. Yeah. So, and that is a good likeness in his face. You know what? I have the Kenner Talking Kit Michael Knight. Well, I don't have it anymore because I sold it to Glenn with the Kenner Talking Kit from the early 80s. We'll compare likenesses with that as well. So here we go, guys. We're going to let him breathe. Mint bubble unpunched card. We're letting her breathe. I'm sure there will be a couple people that watch this that are going to want to put a hit out on me because of this. By the way, thank you guys for all the views and support on my recent videos. The last one I posted with the General Lees, I thought it's an older General Lee. It's not flashy like a new silver screen, something like that. It got 230 some views in a day. I couldn't believe it. And my other video was like the DeLorean comparison, the Elite and the Super Elite. That did over 100 views in a day. And so did my 1,000 subscriber video. So, now the card I'm going to keep because you never know. I could chop that up and put it in a display case. Like where I put the Knight Rider card kit, for example. I could chop Knight Rider off the back and put it, you know what I mean? I always save stuff like that because you never know. Like if you notice, that's what I did with the hovering DeLorean, is I chopped up a Jada box, Back to the Future 2 on the front of it. But yeah, they did a real good job on this. Like I'm looking at his face. I get a kick out of it because he's got his buttons down with his chest hair. Wow, the arms are tight though. Do they move? Oh, they're tight because of the paint. That's why. Gotta break the paint, son. These have been sitting in the package a couple years. Actually, how long? Hold on, guys. Super 7, they're not vintage, obviously, but a couple years, maybe 2018 and up. Maybe, I'm guessing, but let's see here. They got a website and everything, but no year. Last couple years, 2018, 19 tops, guys. That's how old it is. You could tell vintage stuff that's not from the 80s too if it has websites all over the package. But that is a good likeness, guys, and it doesn't have the detailing of resin. Actually, this is pretty decent detailing. So I can't knock it for that. But what I like about this, guys, you have some articulation. Resin, you don't have that. That's why I went with the Duke's Mego for my General Lee. The Back to the Future Super Elite, I'm going with the resin. Those two resin figures, they were done by Sunstar. They're actually on AliExpress. Somebody cloned the Sunstar Back to the Future one of 18, Doc and Marty. I'm going to be going with those for the Super Elite DeLorean because go with the best of the best. But this is going to look awesome beside Knight Rider. Actually, that's better. Sorry, guys. And I'm liking being able to give you guys high definition videos again. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but thank you so much for not complaining about the poor quality over a week or so that it was up there. I had not one of you guys complained and said, oh, the resolution sucks, blah, blah, blah. You guys never complained. Thank you for that, for your patience. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. We are talking old school, guys, and boy, I'm going to have to let Glenn know we're going to have to give this thing a good bath because it's pretty dusty. But this was originally mine. Kenner Talking Kit from the early 80s. When I seen the commercial when I was a kid in 83, I think, or maybe 81. Between 81 and 83, I saw the commercial for this and I went bonkers. And I ended up getting one. It doesn't have batteries in it, but you go like that. You move the license plate, and it's got about 6 different phrases. This one works. It did not work when I got it. I found this at the antique mall here in Hamilton. I had been looking for one. It didn't have Michael Knight with it, but it was 20 bucks. Got it home. It did not work. I took it apart, watched a couple YouTube videos. Believe it or not, guys, this, to play the voice, early 80s, this has a little record player in the back. And what happens is sometimes the rubber band deteriorates over time or jumps off the track, or the little stylus jumps off the track. In my case, it was the little stylus had jumped off the track. So I was able to get it talking again. And you could even, what's impressive for the age of it, this thing here controls the, see the voice sometimes will speed up or slow down, and this controls the speed of it. So you can get it going perfect to sound like it, sound like KITT. And it had, I think, 6 different phrases, but they didn't have the size of it in the early 80s, but you know what this, what I think this is? I think this is a one of 15th, I believe. And the reason I believe that is because it's bigger than a 1 of 18. But you know what this displays perfectly with? Actually, I'll show you. Sorry guys, I know I'm trailing off a bit, but this is the 1 of 15th scale Diamond Select DeLorean. It makes sounds, stuff like that, lights up. I think the batteries are almost dead in it, but it is lighting up and stuff. Yeah, made by Diamond Select. Same idea as the Super Elite, but it's not nearly as detailed as the Super Elite. So I sold this to Glenn. And this is billed as 1 of 15 scale. Now I did some customizing, like if you notice the BF Goodrich on the tires, or Goodyear rather. An interesting story about this, there was a licensing dispute. So this car, when you got it, it did not say DeLorean or DMC anywhere on the box or car. It just said Back to the Future Time Machine, okay? So I bought a decal kit to make it more like the movie. I put all the proper DeLoreans on it, DMC. Yeah, because it had to be proper. But anyway, this is 1 of 15 scale it's billed as on the box. This guy from the early 80s. Look at that, guys. They display perfectly. If you guys like bigger scale, don't mind plastic. The Kenner early 80s Kenner Talking Kit displays perfectly with the modern Diamond Select from 2015, I believe. Anyway, sorry to trail off with that. I just know a lot of you guys are interested in stuff like this. So, but anyway, here is the Michael Knight figure. I got this for 10 bucks. I had to hunt for a couple months for this because people wanted too much and I know what they go for, right? So in my local area, I had to wait a couple months to get it. I wasn't paying 25 bucks for a beat up one. But this is the 1 of 12 scale or 1 of 15 scale for the vintage car. The likeness back in the early 80s actually was decent. They look at the face. But I think the modern one just edges it out, but for the face anyway. But the early 80s, I don't think they did bad. They put cowboy boots on the early 80 one to be more authentic though. But you know what? Cowboy boots are out of style. It's Michael Knight. They didn't want him to look like a dork anymore, so they fixed that. I wouldn't be caught dead in cowboy boots. It's just my personal style. If you ever see me walking around in cowboy boots, I'm on all kinds of drugs because I wouldn't be caught dead. But there you go with that. And let's go have a look at this with Knight Rider. Before I go grab Knight Rider, I just want to show you. So those are the Mego Dukes of Hazzard, Bo and Luke Duke from the early 80s Mego line. They are billed as 3 3/4 inch. And Michael Knight's build is 3 3/4 inch. But they go pretty good together. Something from the early 80s with something from modern times. And these look good with your die cast. As you see, Bo and Luke look decent with the silver screen. And it'll save you $1 to get another car. Saving bucks, we love that kind. Come on. Oh, look at that, guys. Knight Rider. And he's poofy. As you see, guys, he's definitely the right size in accordance. Yeah, that's definitely gonna look good in my display. No regrets buying him. You guys wondering what I'm wondering though? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But I'm doubtful because he's a tall B-A-S-T-A-R-D. Legs on him. Let's see. Kit, we're in a real predicament now, buddy. Seriousness though, guys, he doesn't fit, but when I got him, I didn't expect him to fit. So far, the only figures like this that actually fit are ones that are meant for it, the resin ones, the ones that are meant to fit in the car. Or we had Bo and Luke Duke fit in the green light 1 of 18 scale Uncle Jesse's truck. But he is not even coming close. Even if we took his legs off, I'm okay that he doesn't fit, guys. Because he looks awesome just standing there, doesn't he? Wow. Yeah, I think Glenn and Dave are going to be happy. By the way, shout out to Dave H of the 905 crew for finding this figure on AliExpress. I'm good at finding deals. Dave is really good at finding stuff on websites that we don't know was there, like older stuff. Like he found me what was it? Oh, Miami Vice and the resin figures on Amazon for a good price. That still blows me away. Okay, guys, it's a tradition. There's only one thing left to do. Okay, you guys got to come with me. Remember, it's dark and scary at the bottom. Not dark in there. I still love this guy. He gets forgotten about because he won't fit in the burpee. Illuma cases, guys. If anybody was wondering about these things, they pop. Okay, get the... Sorry about that, guys. Let's try it again. Are you guys ready? Let's check it out. Okay, are you guys ready? Hopefully Diddy doesn't get us again. And the general is down upstairs. We are just using him. That's why that is bare. General's upstairs. Let's see how he looks. So the new guy. Still got to get a bullet for him. Oh yeah, guys. No regrets. That looks great. That looks amazing. No regrets. She definitely has all my favorite cars. Gonna be adding a few more lights to it. Oh, I'm gonna be taking some cool pictures with this stuff tonight. Wow. He looks great though with the die-cast 1 of 18 scale car. And that's just to show you guys the difference in size between the 1 of 15 scale and the 1 of 12 scale, or 1 of 18 scale. This is the early 80s Kenner talking kit with Michael Knight. They all look great. Passing the torch. Well, there you have it, guys. I am happy. Would I order him again? Yes. If you guys are thinking about ordering him to display with your 1 of 18 scale Knight Rider, I say pull the trigger. One last look at the likeness of his face. Now, the dark brown that I got from the same exact line, that little dark brown figure I have, same exact line, he doesn't look as good as this. Like, he looks okay, but he looks a little bit more cartoony to me. Like, this figure looks, I don't know, better. And that's another reason I'm getting the resin Back to the Future figures, because they look a bit better. But they did a splendid job on Michael Knight. They even got the chest hair. He must eat that black licorice candy that I eat. Damn it. Hair on your chest. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. A little update. So I looked into the draw. It's coming up, guys. Basically, I was going to do it today. Sadly, I found out I need a computer. Now, I have a desktop computer. It's packed up because... What do I need that for? I've got an Android box. I got a cell phone. Now, I put a post up on my Facebook looking to borrow a laptop computer. I haven't had any responses yet because it was a big, long post. So my buddies might not have seen what it was about or whatever. If I don't get a response on that, I'm just going to put up a more direct post who has a laptop I could use for a couple hours. And I'll get either a response or I'll message a couple buddies and ask. Because yeah, what I need is I need a computer to go into Studio, because in Studio you can't, on the mobile app, you can't look at your subscriber list. You have to go on the actual computer. So I have to cut and paste the subscriber list, and I need a computer to do that. I'm going to cut and paste it, put it in the randomizer.org, whatever it is. If I was smart, I would have done like a like and comment. Actually, no, because that wouldn't work for 1,000 subs. There's these apps for like and comment draws, like raffles, that it's so easy. But yeah, this is 1,000 subscriber one, so it's got to be done like this. So anyway, guys, if I do not have a laptop by Saturday, I'll be in at the library on Sunday using their computer to do it. I don't think I'm going to have to do that. I really don't want to do that because it's going to be me sitting at the library for like 3 hours. But, we'll get it done by the end of the weekend. I'm going to try for, guys. Obviously, I don't want it to take till the end of the weekend. I'm working on getting a laptop now, but I'm saying worst case. You know I'm not going anywhere. The draw is absolutely going to happen. I'm looking forward to it probably as much as you guys are, because it excites me to send you guys something. So, if you watch my videos, you know me by now that I get as excited to send you guys something that I do getting stuff myself. I'm like a kid. That's why I couldn't wait to... I ruined Dave Herod's Christmas gift because I couldn't wait to tell him it was a bullet car. But next year, I'm not going to do that again. I was just nervous because I didn't know if he'd like it or not. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was an update on the 1,000 subscriber draw. This was the AliExpress Knight Rider Super 7 ReAction figure. It looks like it says Reflection, but it's actually ReAction with a capital A, Super 7, if anybody's wondering. Made in Vietnam. Michael Knight, a detective thought to be dead, now under a new identity. He is driven by justice and set out to take down crime with the help of KITT, a futuristic, artificially intelligent car outfitted with high-tech gadgets and weapons. Yeah, mama. Oh, before I go, guys, this is the next unboxing. Now, I did the same car, and I believe it was Maisto. So you know what we want to do? We want to see the differences in it, the quality differences, see if Maisto stepped up the quality and they're competing with this older American muscle since it is a new Maisto. This is actually RC Ertl, so it's a newer one. And I could tell because of those little cars on the bottom of the box. This was out... 2001. So it's not too new, but definitely a nice heavy car. I like the Kragers on the front, so we'll be checking that out next. And then, of course, we got other stuff, unboxings after that. I've always got stuff lined up. Who do you think you're talking to? You're talking to Retro Collectibles here. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. All the support the last while. Thank you so much. Smash the like button for me. Please click subscribe if you haven't. I'm always consistent. And please share with your friends. And as always, guys, happy hunting.